Virgo, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you. No particular subject, we're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 6th house. This could be for you. Thank you however you support the channel, much appreciated. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message me will be for you. All information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. It has the website link for private reads if interested. Virgo, your pre-shuffle was quite an interesting one. It was like having the bit between the teeth in something, but your song was the theme to Top Gun Danger Zone, which is interesting because there is no coincidences. Everything is by design, and today I come to you and it is the first quarter moon in Virgo, and the saying that comes with that in the moonology is it's never too late to change your way of thinking. So this could be going like a deep dive somewhere, really, like I say, a bit between the teeth. Who knows? Let's do one more. Virgo, what is going on? We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is success. It is Jupiter in Leo. The Wheel of Fortune meets strength. Okay. Okay. Interesting. This feels like a premonition. How fascinating. This is awards, achievements, accolades crossing you. Root of the matter. Recent past. What you want. Whew, nice. Oh, I really hope King of Wands is your outcome. What's coming in? Nice. How you see yourself? How others see you? Advice? Okay. And potential outcome. It's not, but it's still a wonderful, wonderful spread. The Five of Pentacles with the King of Wands and the Sun. Okay, which is interesting. The King of Wands is what I wanted your outcome to be. I was going to look for the Sun in the spread because root of the matter is the Devil. How you see yourself is the Four of Pentacles. Devil is Capricorn, Four of Pentacles is the Sun in Capricorn, so the Sun meets the Devil. So this is, the more that you shine a light on shadows, the more that you step into this King of Wands energy. Now the King of Wands in the Tower of the Divine represents the Phoenix rising. Now something has dramatically shifted within you, like dramatically shifted within you. There's a rising here. You're recognizing, you know what needs to be done. It's probably the best way to do it. And something has given you the impetus to seek. You know, this could be looking at popularity in a very different way. You know, how did they get to the top? I'll say no more. This feels like a deep dive, and it's a good deep dive because it's actually going to bring you out on the other side here. Your head might spin a little bit, but you're going to go and achieve quite a considerable amount. It's all going to come together in pieces. It's like connecting the dots. So this could just be like a wake up, a dramatic wake up call. This could be, if this, you know, the 6 could represent the 6th house. This could be like recognizing what needs to happen for your daily habits, your health, your diet, things like that. Wake up call to purify. Crossing you is the world. The world is Saturn. And the crossing position is a completion. The world is completion. Crossing position it's not done yet. Something is not completed. Root of the matter is the devil. World and the devil together in upright is a big major clearing of some sort of toxic energy. Now in its crossing position, I almost feel like it's suggesting here a little bit of Saturn's right. If I look at it this way, if we look into a deep dive into darkness, esoteric, astrology, whatever it is, it's like Saturn in the crossing position is giving you a little bit of a glimpse. And when I say glimpse, it's because Saturn's moved into your 8th house. He's been in your 7th house for 3 years. Neptune has been in your 7th house for 14 years. You've had a lot based on your relationships in terms of illusions, who pulls wool over your eyes, you've had a lot of liars, you've had a lot of deceitfulness for quite some time, a lot of lessons attached to that. Now that's over. Neptune has moved into Aries. There's going to be retrogrades. Saturn's moved into Aries. The Aries energy of Saturn is brief. It's going to retrograde back. In fact, it retrogrades back in your season, in Virgo season. So it's like the universe here, or Saturn, is giving you a glimpse into the 8th house. The 8th house is death, sex, taxes, inheritances. It's the underworld, the occult, the stuff people don't want to look at. Recent past is the Three of Swords. Something's reached a point. This is that I can't take any more of this. This could be ego. Your ego is getting ripped apart by truth. And let's face it, we're lied to all the way through life. Starts in childhood with our parents. Not to blame parents, but it's like some simple things like the ice cream van doing its music. Your parents tell you that they only play that when they've run out. Things like that. It's about finding a sense of humour and stuff like this. But we're conditioned. We're taught these things, these little white lies and whatever. But this is deeper. You're going deep into something. What you want is judgment. Judgment is the Phoenix Rising. Now the Phoenix Rising, that's why I wanted the King of Wands as your outcome, which comes when you keep looking at what you need to do. What's coming in is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. It's a gift. Gift of knowledge, gift of a gift from the devil. It feels like here you're overcoming an aspect of shadows. If we look at the angel of the Kabbalah or the angel tarot, Ace of Pentacles is Kahitel. Kahitel is I can receive love, success and abundance. Here we've got success. Your outcome, I'm going to jump ahead, is love and abundance. 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. So you can receive love, success and abundance. The more that you cleanse these denser energies, which is just either shadow work, either recognizing where we've been held back, calcification of pineal glands, modified foods to stop our growth, whatever it is, whatever the deep dive is, there's too many to mention here. The more that you keep digging, the more that you keep freeing yourself from the illusions and the shackles. That's all it is, shackles of the ego. How you see yourself is the 4 of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. You are putting that sun directly on that devil. Shining bright. What are my shackles? What are my, these shackles here, they're loose. The devil is a perceived energy. And again, it doesn't have to be physical devil. Devil could be, a blockage, a habit that damn well's no good for you, but you continue to do it. Something that depletes you rather than gives. Energy givers versus energy takers. Devil energy is energy taking. So there's something here that you're recognizing, you're putting a light to it, putting a light to it, putting a light to it. How others see you is the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords is here for 2 reasons. Some people see you as very, very exceptional communicator, without question. He's, no offense to the Queen of Swords, I'm talking purely in hierarchy, nothing to do with gender, but he is the highest octave of the air energy, Mercury, communication. So that's how people see you at the top. Somebody very, very respectful, very, very articulate, somebody that can communicate properly. However, this deep dive is also going to have people think you're in the clouds. That's okay. Your time will come. Your advice is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Where do you want to go? Which direction do you want to place yourself towards? Jupiter moves into Cancer in a few days' time. What are we? 5 days' time. And Cancer rules your 11th house, your bigger picture thinking. So not only have you got the planet of expansion, bigger picture, in the house of the bigger picture, you're going to be able to see a lot, and be able to really, maybe it's the house of friendship groups, maybe find the correct groups, maybe find these people that are on the same path of diving deep. Surface level is not cutting it anymore. We can't do surface level. This is surface level. If we look at the shadow aspect of the Six of Wands, Six of Wands is pure ego based, pure arrogance, pure I'm only in it for what I can get, and it's surface level. And surface level is just not on your agenda in this spread. Your outcome, like I say, is the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. The Page of Wands is an excitement, but there's something here that's kind of, especially because I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot at the end. Now, if we look at this spread as a whole and just look at the devil representing the deadly sins, and if we attach the deadly sins to the chakras, the Page of Wands is a leaky sacral chakra. It is very clear in fact, let's show you. Be easier to explain. Next to the sun, of course it is. Shining bright. So she's in orange. Obviously the sacral chakra is orange, but it's this, as you look at the same level as the sacral chakra would be, is a leaky faucet. So there's something that's leaking out of your energy reserves. It's your creative center. It's the inner child. It's the place where we kind of nurture our passions. In terms of the deadly sins, you know, you got your lust, your greed, gluttony, etc., 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 all the way up to pride with the Six of Wands. Pride's the crown chakra. Now, the sacral would represent gluttony. Now, I'm not suggesting here you're gluttonous, but gluttony is feeding ourselves, whether that's literal or you know, is feeding somebody, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, stuff that what your soul wants is some sort of aspect of satisfaction, immediate, you know, that sort of wanting to justify that sweet tooth. Whereas your soul, that's the shadow aspect, that your soul, all that wants is nourishment. So this could just be diving deep into just what feels good, nourishingly, health-wise, books to read, news to avoid, whatever. It's something about what is nourishing your soul. It's going to start aligning all the dots, sending you to the places, connections that are for you, and then you come out on top. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles as your final card is your card. It's Magician meets the Hermit, Mercury in Virgo. So very, very fascinating meandering to get to that point. But what comes in adds to this. This Ace of Pentacles adds to this Five of Pentacles, which creates the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles is what's above these characters here. You already see yourself as the Four. You're already shining a light on the devil aspect here. So this could be looking at family aspects, which, you know, nothing against sort of family things, but everything is learned behaviour. So there's something here about diving deep into some sort of ancestral thing. This could be looking at ancestral history. This could be looking at healing your DNA in terms of sound frequencies, in terms of herbal work, plant medicine, who knows. And then all of a sudden you get the Six of Pentacles on top and you find balance. Six of Pentacles is the High Priestess meets the Hierophant. It's, you know, it's a marriage made in heaven. So I want to look at, what did I want to look at? We've seen the sun already. I want to see where justice is. Something's caused this Three of Swords. Three of Swords is Saturn in Libra, so it brings together the world and the Three of Swords here. And justice, sorry. Yeah, world and Libra. World and justice. There was something else. It'll come to me. Perfect. Oh, it's even got a Fibonacci sequence. So the Six of Pentacles, that's what I wanted to look for, is with the Three of Cups, the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles and the Hermit, 3, 6 and 9, and that's your card. This is you completely fulfilled, but it requires you to get there, to find the Magician. Now the Magician is here as well. Magician's in the Ten of Pentacles with Mercury, and here we've got Mercury in Cancer, so the Magician meets the Chariot. It's about recognizing the tools, and the tools are, we have to follow the steps, the guidance. Now when I say that, I mean it in the sense of the deep secret esoteric knowledge is not just for everybody, it's those that can decipher. And when we say decipher, I don't mean it as in to say, you know, oh, it's horrible, you have to be a certain way, etc, etc, etc. But only those that can read and decipher these significant symbols then get a chance to teach it to others. Obviously, you look at it in a grand way would be, because if it was that accessible to everybody, the people in power that don't want people to be free would just erase it, take it. So it has to be coded, it has to be almost secretive, but it has to be available to the people that can see it. And you're one of them, it looks like, which is fantastic. Keep following the signs and the synchronicities. Justice is with the Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so what's happened in the past for me is there could have been karmic contracts with the Justice here, but it's kind of you've had a very difficult time of removing doubt and trusting in your own abilities to achieve. For what reason, I don't know. This could all go back to teenage years with the Page of Swords, but there's been a lot of anguish, there's been a lot of anxiety. If you want to look at nutrients that would cause this sort of energy, you're looking at maybe magnesium depletion, but that's, or dehydration possibly, Four of Cups straight afterwards. Oh, look at that. The Chariot, the Lovers, and the Star card. You guys are star seeds, or the potential to be creating these star seeds energy. Magician is with the Death card and the Temperance card. Perfect. Your final card is the Seven of Cups. There's your 7 chakras. You are diving deep, Virgo. Do not let people try and drag you down from the clouds. You stay in the clouds, you maintain that clouds. Don't let people's ego drag you down. Let the universe place the stepping stones in front of you. You will connect the dots and you will achieve love, success and abundance. Okay? In your extended, I want to see what this sacral chakra block is. So we'll take the energy of that, what we know, what we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. We have Capricorn, Saturn in Libra, we have Jupiter in Leo, we have Aries and we have Scorpio and Libra, Sun in Capricorn, Jupiter is Sagittarius, Venus in Cancer, Mercury in Virgo, Mercury in Taurus, Leo, Moon in Sagittarius, Jupiter in Gemini, Saturn in Pisces, Sun in Scorpio, Mars in Pisces, Sun in Gemini, Saturn in Leo, Wands, Swords, Pentacles, Cups, everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.